What's up, you guys? I can't believe this is our season finale.
I know. It went by so fast.
You know, we were trying to decide because we can kind of like pick how many episodes are in our first season. So we were kind of like going back and forth. But this just seemed like the perfect time, like right before fall, like the season changing.
I thought 3 months, like every 3 months would be good.
Yeah.
Because like the seasons change. We could have like a holiday theme. That would be so fun.
For sure. I mean, that's like one of our favorite parts of honestly this podcast was our shoot.
Yes.
Like everything turned out so good.
Yeah.
Like the pictures,
I
the
loved
outfits,
it,
the
everything.
hair.
And that Airbnb, it wasn't an Airbnb. What was it? A
Peer space.
Yes. That was so clutch because it was all of the different settings. Was so nice.
Yeah, it was so fun. But yeah, guys, this is our season finale. It's so crazy. We honestly, like this episode, we're like, how are we going to end this episode, like this season?
Yes.
And we were going back and forth. I feel like we had our ups this season. We had our downs this season.
It was a lot of like learning this season.
Yes.
Yeah. It was super fun, but it was just like a lot of learning how the podcast world works.
Yes.
It's so different than any other social media platform that we've used. So it was just very, it was like a learning process, but it was fun learning everything. It was fun.
And also just like trying to appease everybody, at the end of the day, we want everybody to like enjoy what they're listening to. And everybody's different depending on what they like. You and I, we both love listening to like self-help and watching self-help.
Yes, that's all I listen to, you guys. Like the podcast that I listen to, I love like the motivational, the positive, that space more. Like I don't really listen to a lot of just podcasts of
like conversational.
No.
So that's something that was honestly kind of hard for Yasmin and I this season.
Yeah.
Is trying to balance the two. I kind of just think of it of like on my own personal channel as well. Trying to balance my content that's like mommy content and like regular, like single life. Not single life. How do I describe it? I still want to appease to the girls who like don't have kids, aren't married.
Yeah.
So I kind of felt that same way towards this podcast, and I didn't go into it thinking that way, that there was going to be kind of like a divide. Like some people want tea and stories and drama.
Yeah.
But then some people on the other hand want the life advice and all of that. So that was just kind of our thing, is just finding that balance.
It was very hard to try to maneuver it. I'll be honest with you guys. It was pretty challenging for me because if you guys have watched me or know like my content, I'm not a drama girl at all. Like I don't really like spill tea or like any of that sort of stuff. So it was really, when I got that response back, it was pretty challenging for me because I obviously care about, our viewers, and I want them to have fun watching this podcast. And I don't want to feel that I'm like not, how can I say this? Like reaching
expectations.
The expectation. Yeah. I felt like I was letting people down.
Yeah. I felt the same way.
That's what I felt like. I was like, oh my God. I do appreciate, I always say this, whenever there's a negative, there's a positive. I do appreciate the outpour of love.
Yeah.
And people like, you guys, some of the comments that I saw of you guys changed like my life. I started this because of you. That's really what kept me through this whole entire season, and it felt so good and it warmed my heart. But I also felt like I let a lot of people down because they had a different expectation of this podcast. And I don't know. So I guess that was the peak and the pit. Yeah, I guess you could say.
We have had people though in person like tell us, like, we love your podcast.
Everybody in person loved it. Now, I don't know if it's because it was an in-person thing. And what are they going to say? Like, no, we didn't like it.
No, but that's the thing. Like, I had a lot of just like friends like text me like, I loved the last episode. I was so into it. So again, that's why we did try to incorporate more tea, more drama.
Yeah.
But again, guys, like that will never, ever be us. Like, we're just not those types of girls and throwing people under the bus
I literally can't go to sleep with myself at night, like knowing I did something like that. Like
I would feel really bad.
Even sometimes if something like slips out where, somebody I don't necessarily know or I'm close with, I share them something like personal about somebody else. I literally feel so bad. Like I've just learned to not ever do that. Like I can't, like I don't feel right doing that personally. And just doing that to appease people or for views or for anything like that, it doesn't make sense for me, I guess. It just doesn't, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Like I just can't.
But overall, I think we did a really good job of like taking the constructive criticism.
We love constructive criticism. Don't get me wrong. Like I am one of those people, just in life in general, I like people to tell me the truth.
Yeah.
Like don't sugarcoat stuff for me. Like I don't want, like I always tell Naz, listen, if a dress doesn't look good on me or if this hairstyle, like I want them to like tell me it doesn't look good, change. Like I am not the kind of person that gets hurt from criticism or like constructive criticism or somebody telling me that I could do stuff better or different. I actually love it because it helps me with my like self-evolution and I always strive for better. So yeah, I don't mind like the constructive side, but it was just really hard because I felt that the constructive, like I couldn't do it, you know?
I think for us too, like we were so excited for this podcast. I mean, we still are.
Yeah.
That like the second we didn't get like anybody said anything, we're like, oh my, like we really took it to heart.
Yeah.
Like we take it to heart because this is like our new baby. We're like, really protective over it.
We were so excited about it. We still are. Don't get me wrong. It was just like when we saw those comments, both Naz and I, like our faces were just like we were so
emoji?
like so sad.
You know the emoji where it's like the little tears well up? Like
we were so sad. We're like, what do we do?
I know.
What do we do? Like I don't feel like they like it anymore.
I know.
So it was like really sad, but we definitely, you know, put our heads together and we thought like, how can we find a good middle ground? I guess still stay true to ourselves, who we are as people, our values, and also give the people what they want to. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this season. Honestly, from the bottom of our hearts, we do.
And it'll also give us some time just to like plan ahead for the next season. Think of our episodes. You guys can send in topics you guys want us to cover. You know, we have the new cover art, the new intro. Like we can like work on all of that. So, you know, we love like getting creative together. So we're really excited for that.
So the next season will start like around fall time, which I'm super excited because it's probably going to be like maybe like Halloween, back to school, something of that nature. And we're so excited because Naz and I love a Halloween shoot.
I know.
With matching costumes.
Would be so cute.
So cute.
What should we be?
Oh my God. There's so many options.
I know. Like, should we be scary?
We should do it all. Like, you know how we had different looks? We should have all different looks. Like, we should have like a scary, spooky one, a sexy one, a cutesy one. Yeah.
That'd be fun.
We could be M&Ms, like different color M&Ms. God. We could just be like a goofy, funny one.
Yeah. No, that'd be fun. You can be ketchup and I'll be mustard.
Yes. Salt and pepper.
That's so funny.
Oh my gosh. One year in my school, we had a couple that they were teachers that taught our school. And sometimes for Halloween, like the teachers would dress up in costumes. And the guy was she was pregnant. And the guy was the baker and she was the oven with a little
cute.
Muffin like baking. I was like, that is a cute costume.
You know, I was seeing on TikTok, there's this thing called like Sister Dictionary. Did you see it?
No.
Where it's like basically sisters like who have like their own language, like their own word.
Oh, yes.
And it's like you ask, like I'll ask you like, here, one for example, I feel like you're going to get it. What do we say when we're like a little bit hungry, but we don't want like a full meal?
Snacky snack? You want like a snacky snack? A snack. Kavari Krew, like OG Kavari Krew knows that we would always say that. We always say shum shui.
Shum shui.
After we eat, we want shum shui.
What do we say when something is like cute?
Ja.
Ja.
You
type it, J-A-H.
J-A-H. A lot of people ask me what that means because if I post a story, I say ja, like when something's cute. And it's literally like but like it's even like ja.
Like you have to say like ja.
Ja.
And then even like we'll say too, okay, what do we say when we send a photo to one another and the food looks good?
Yummy.
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 Not yummy. Yummy.
And also when we have something serious we want to discuss, we start with sister. Like we literally type sister. That's when you know like something is happening. We need to give it undivided attention. Yes, sister or sis.
Oh my God.
I feel like I have anything else?
I'm trying to think. I feel like we did. Like ling-a-ling, we don't really say anymore.
Oh, ling-a-ling used to be a back in the day thing.
Yeah, that's kind of like that got retired. Another TikTok trend that I find really funny is like things people lie about liking.
Oh.
What? Like some of them that I see, I'm like, shut up.
Okay,
People be talking about me.
This is you too. People lying about loving being in the dark.
I would rather be in a dark room than a light. Any overhead light.
Not
should
overhead
be
light.
Abolished.
You guys, I feel like people are lying about this. Like sometimes we're in her house, like eating dinner. And I'm like, I would love to see my meal. We're not on a romantic.
No, I'm a candlelight. If it's not natural light, I like lamps.
She loves the dark. She just likes the dark. And I'm like full bright.
The dark. I don't like artificial light. I like natural light. I don't know. But yeah, I hate like fluorescent lighting.
I don't like fluorescent either, but I definitely like love. I don't really like the dark. I actually don't really like nighttime, to be honest with you. I like daytime so much more.
Like that yellow tone lighting from like your lamp and stuff. Like that's my vibe.
I don't like that at all. I'll just have it off.
Well, I think
I like my purple light that I have in my house.
Oh, the hue lights?
Yes,
yeah,
I like the
one.
hue lights. Yes, I like the dark one. It's like the purple, like it's like very peaceful. It's like serene, you know?
I think you lie about liking to be hot.
Ooh, I love being hot.
If your thermostat says 84 degrees Fahrenheit, like you're lying.
No, not 80.
You're lying.
Is it 84? But I like it really, really hot. I do. I would rather be hot than cold any day.
I understand, but like we can't have it on a solid like 69, 70 degrees.
69? That's an igloo. 69 is freezing.
Okay, 71.
Guys, if the house was 69, you will see me in the house with a full-on coat.
Oh my God.
A coat zipped up with a scarf around me. I've always loved like the heat more. I remember winters in Ohio were the death of me. I would hibernate. I would be a polar bear. I would stay home and like wait for winter to pass. It would be too cold. And when I would turn on my car, I would have to sit in my car and put my hands on the heater, like just have them sitting there for like two minutes at least.
Oh, remember Baba would like get up in the morning to turn on our car so the ice would melt by the time we had to leave.
Oh my God, the struggles we went through. Oh my gosh. And if you had like a class at 8 a.m. and I would drive like 40 minutes to college.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
And the snow and the ice in your car would skid.
And then you have to walk all the way to class. Sometimes I think of stuff and I'm like, how did I get through that? Like, wow. It's a lot.
You know, I saw a big one that people kept on saying is martinis. I love a martini.
Why?
I like a dirty, filthy, dirty martini with extra juice of, what is it, olive juice. And I love a nice like stuffed olive, like a blue cheese. They had at Drake's like a blue cheese stuffed olive in there.
I don't even like blue cheese.
I love blue cheese.
No, I don't like
I noticed that about myself. I like funky. Like I like blue cheese, gorgonzola, vinegar, like anything that's like disgusting and stinks. Like I like it.
Oh my goodness. Get it, girl. To each their own. I'm the complete opposite. I like the sweet, like yummy, like pineapple mangoes.
Oh God. Oh, Yasmin, like that's how she orders her drink. She goes, "What's your sweetest drink on the menu?"
I'm like, I like sweet and strong, just like me.
That's funny. Do you have any other ones that people lie about?
Guys lie about their height as if we don't see it.
But that's not lie about liking.
Huh?
It's like, what do people lie about liking?
Lie about
you
liking.
Just went crazy.
I just went, no, because every guy...
a short man. I'm like, what?
It always irks my nerve when the guy lies about his height as if I don't see it.
Yeah.
Like, I see your height, sir. Like, why are you lying about that? I don't know. What else?
Ooh, I have one. No, this is going to be controversial.
What?
I'm scared to say it.
What?
I will say, I'll preface this by saying I tried to watch this show. Like I really tried and I just couldn't. Like I couldn't watch it. Maybe now, that was like a few years back. Maybe if I sit and watch it, I'll get into it. But Bridgerton, I couldn't get into it and people love it and I want to be someone who loves it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I didn't get into it either.
I couldn't get into Game of Thrones either and I wanted to so, especially for Jason Momoa. But I'm like, I was sitting there trying to watch it with Mel. I'm like, Mel, this is your show. Like,
yeah.
I can't. I think like the olden speaking, like the olden times. I'm like, huh?
I like that. You know me. I love, by the way, guys, I love like royalty movies.
Yeah.
Like I love movies of like back in the day, like a kingdom or whatever. And I don't mind the way that they speak. But I also couldn't get into that show either. No, I couldn't. I watched like two. The storyline is actually really good. It's a really good storyline. And anytime I see it on TikTok, like little clips of it, I want to get into it. But yeah, I'm the same way.
I'm going to try again. Like maybe it was just
You know what I noticed about shows? Like I get into it. Like let's say today I'm not into it. And then 2 years later, like I'll throw it on. Somehow like I'm into it.
That's what I want to see if that happened to me with
That's what happened
Bridgerton.
with a lot of shows with me.
I've just noticed that about myself. Like fantasy. It's just not my thing. Even like you were obsessed with Harry Potter.
I love Harry Potter.
I don't know. Like even like a book that's really popular right now is called A Court of Thorns and Roses. It's like all the girls are loving it on TikTok. And I gave it a shot. I was listening to the audiobook. I was like halfway through. And I don't give up on books. I gave up on that one.
Really?
Because it's like this like fantasy land and the man is like half beast, half
You loved
human.
Chronicles of Narnia.
I like that movie, yeah, as a kid, but as an adult woman, like I just can't get into the girl who fell in love with like the beast man with the mask.
I love those movies.
Like I don't.
I love like fantasy love movies.
I don't know, sister. Like I really want to get to that series.
I get it.
I can't get into it. Like
I get it, but I like it. It depends on the storyline. Like Harry Potter is a really good, cool storyline though.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Oh, I think people are lying about loving like scary movies and murder documentaries. Like what?
I don't like the documentaries.
Okay, but you did once.
True crime.
Why? Like I think people are lying to be like cool and like dangerous or something. What's so great about it?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's entertainment. And that's why I stopped listening to true crime, because I felt really icky that I'm getting entertainment from someone's like family member getting like the worst things on earth done to them. So that's why I don't listen to true crime anymore. Like I didn't even watch like Dahmer or anything. Like I just
I can't.
I didn't like that.
But see, shows like that, like they go off the charts, or I see it sometimes on TikTok, like girls watch murder documentaries for fun or something like that. And I'm like, I can't relate. I feel like it's a lie.
I just told Yasmin the other day, I'm like, the new Saw movie was
no,
good.
Thank you.
It was good, dude.
No,
What's his name? John Kramer? Is that his name?
I don't care what his name is.
Doing what he doing at 94 years old.
He needs to go elsewhere.
No, okay, but Saw, okay, when I just heard about Saw, like it always scared me, but then I found out I had like that backstory, like he's trying to teach people a lesson.
By torturing
No,
them?
I get it. Like you're equally as insane.
Yeah.
But like, you're like, oh, like that's why Saw is so good, because you kind of, especially in the second movie, you almost felt like the people deserved it.
Really?
Like in this new one that just passed. That's like the mind game. It's like, why am I like kind of on his side right now? Like it's weird.
No, that's the thing. Like more than scary movies, I cannot stand torture movies. I don't know why. Like maybe it's because I am like empathetic. I picture myself in that situation and it like really disturbs me. Like I can't. Yeah. And it angers me. No, like what was his name? What did you say his name was?
What is it? John Kramer?
Whatever. Jigsaw. Yeah. Like it makes me so angry for those people that like I just want to like take Jigsaw and like for those people.
Yeah.
You know? Like I don't know. I don't get it. I think people lie about liking scary movies. It just doesn't make sense to me.
What is it called? Paranormal. What is it? Like Paranormal Activity,
yeah,
Sinister, all that.
I hate
like,
those too.
Exorcism. Like I don't know. I don't really like when it's like the religion based horror movie, because that's kind of like scary.
Yeah.
Like I almost kind of like believe in that stuff. Like torture. It's kind of like
I don't like anything like that at all. Back in school before we could drive. That was our thing. Like we would go to the movie theater every single weekend. Like that's where all the kids would go and we would watch the new releases. And it was the worst when a new scary movie came out and all the kids in school were watching it. And I'm like, I really don't want to watch this. And we all went and my eyes were just closed the whole time.
I found this one funny too. People were like, people lie about needing white noise to sleep. And you know me, I love my white noise.
For yourself too, or just for the kids?
Yeah, we play white noise in our room.
Really? Mm-hmm. Huh. I would understand why for the kids, because obviously you don't want them to wake up and you want to be comfortable, but I don't think for myself. You know what I really love, and you taught me this, the rainforest.
Because we had to compromise, guys.
Oh
we were sharing a
gosh.
bed and I'm like, I can't sleep in silence anymore.
I love the silence when I sleep, like pitch black, dark, no light, silence, cool, like cold room. That's when I like it cold. When I'm sleeping, I like it to be very cold, like freezing. So I have my home be hot, and then when I'm sleeping, I have a fan on me. But when she was staying in Miami with me, she wanted to put on white noise, and I'm like, I really don't like white noise. So she's like, let's listen to the rainforest. Let me tell you, we went to the rainforest that night.
No, even like you hear the monkey in the back, like, ooh,
I was like, I like this actually. It was like such a sound of deep rain with thunder and whoosh and the monkeys and the parrots. And we were in a jungle that night, girl. I actually liked it a lot.
Oh my God.
Yes.
So
yes.
What else? What do you think people lie about liking?
I don't know. Let me think. Oh, lemon desserts.
I agree. Like key lime pie.
Like you're telling me that you have the option of chocolate,
dude. That's
and
Mel.
You like lemon?
Mel will buy the lemon Oreos. Kayvon too likes the lemon Oreos.
Okay, even though I'm a chocolate person, I do like the golden Oreos more, but I've never tried the lemon.
Really, Mel? That's like Mel loves lemon desserts. He's like a grandpa. Yeah, like key lime pie.
Yeah, no.
I even think the yellow Starburst is pretty gross.
The only Starburst I think is really good is pink.
Yeah.
And red. Red is really good too.
I like the tropical pack. I like the yellow one from the tropical pack because it's like mango.
Pineapple something?
Yeah, like mango pineapple.
Yeah, I never understood that at all.
Oh, on the topic of candy, I think people lie about liking Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah.
Licorice. Twizzlers?
Ew, yeah. I always wondered what is the great thing about Twizzlers?
York peppermint patties.
For people that like mint, I could see why. But it's still not, I don't know.
I just hate candy, honestly. I don't
Really?
like candy. I don't like any candy that I can buy from like the grocery store. I only like the La de Roc
Really?
chocolate, like the Swiss chocolate.
I get it because I don't really like chocolate from the store either. I like European chocolate better, even though
Milka.
I love Milka. Yeah. You know what I noticed? Cadbury. I've literally tried all the chocolates. I don't really like it. Cadbury, it's from they make it in America, but it's the recipe from England. So that's why it tastes like, because I ate it, I'm like, this doesn't taste American. Like my spidey senses were on. Like I could just tell. I just knew I'm like, this is not from here. So I read the label and it said recipe from like something LLC UK or something like that.
Oh,
and
nice.
I'm like, oh, that makes sense. But yeah, I do. You're telling me that you don't like Sour Patch Kids?
Oh yeah, I don't care for them.
No, please don't tell me that.
I honestly hate all candy.
I don't really like candy either, but Sour Patch Kids I love.
I don't like it.
Oh man. And I'm
No,
not even a
ma'am.
candy girl.
So you'll probably like Swedish Fish too.
No. I've never liked Swedish
Smarties.
Fish.
You like Smarties, which is like to me, go eat chalk.
Yeah.
It's like
I get it. I don't crave Smarties, but it's not the worst. Do you like Nerds?
No. Maybe the Nerds rope, if anything.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just hate candy.
Yeah.
Honestly, do you know how I'm thinking of all of these? I'm just thinking of all the things that Mel likes. He loves root beer.
Oh yeah.
And root beer floats.
Oh yeah, no, I don't like root beer at all. No. No.
You might as well melt a TV and like drink it out of a...
Yeah. Yeah. Another one, does Mel like mint ice cream, mint chocolate chip? I feel like people lie about liking mint ice cream.
For example, like he was wanting to buy some like ice cream for the night.
Yeah.
Of all the yummy flavors in the world, right?
Oh God.
He picked lemon blueberry.
That sounds like a candle.
And like he's like, this could be so refreshing after dinner. I'm like, okay.
Oh wow.
But I mean, I guess lemon blueberry sounds better than just lemon. But the thing is, I love lemon. Like I'll literally eat a raw lemon. It's just in the dessert.
When I think of a dessert, I don't think lemon.
Yeah.
I do like non-chocolate desserts. Don't get me wrong. I love chocolate, but there's some I love the butter cake. You know what I'm talking about? Like a nice
good.
butter cake.
Olive oil cake is similar. It's like that fluffy.
Yeah. That's
spongy
still
cake.
good, but yeah, you lost me with a lemon. You lost me there.
Let me think. What else do people lie about? I don't care for chicken wings.
Are you serious?
With the bone, I don't care for it.
I like bone, without bone, any type of wing.
Have you ever cooked chicken wings? Raw chicken wings?
We have with Baba. Like, he makes wings all the time.
Maybe it's just the chicken wings I bought, but there's like hair on the chicken wings.
Oh,
like
chicken?
little like chicken. I think after I cooked chicken wings myself, I was like, I'm never eating chicken wings because like you can't like take it off. Like it's not like feathers. It's like hair.
Oh, no, I've never seen that, but I love chicken wings.
Next time you like eat chicken wings, really look at it. You might see like little things like sticking out. It's hair.
Oh man.
Yeah.
They were with the bone?
Just
maybe
like,
try boneless.
No, I like boneless wings. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't care for the bone. I don't care for all that. Also, like shrimp, like you have to take the vein out. And a lot of people don't. Now I notice that. Like sometimes I go to hibachi and they leave like the vein in, which is basically like shit.
Oh,
ew. I'm like, this type of stuff makes you just want to be vegan.
Yeah, I definitely like it with like the tail off and clean. That's usually the one I buy.
Yeah. Like ready
cleaned.
to go.
Yes. I am one of those people where if I see it like look gross, like that's gonna stay in my mind and I can't enjoy it, you know? What other foods do you think? I don't like nuts and chocolate.
Oh yeah, Yasmin got so mad because we had this like hazelnut bar, and she's like, the ratio of hazelnuts to chocolate is skewed.
Yeah,
she did not like it.
Like I felt like I was eating hazelnut with chocolate, not chocolate with hazelnuts. Like a couple is okay, but it was just it was a lot. I'm not talking about like Nutella. I'm talking about actual physical, like the whole entire nut
experience.
Yeah,
like
it's just not.
I threw you off.
Not it.
I see people say like matcha. I think matcha is so good. It needs to be prepared correctly because it can taste fishy, which is weird.
It's an acquired taste for sure. Like you have to like that taste. But I think it's good. Not my favorite, but I think it's good. What about mochi?
I don't care for it.
I don't think it's the worst, but people like before I tried it, the way it was portrayed, like, oh my God, mochi. I was like, oh my goodness, what is this delicious concoction gonna be? And it was just kind of like a jelly. I didn't like it that much. I don't know. Okay, guys, so we're gonna do some who's most likely to questions. Who is most likely to lock themselves out of their own home?
Yasmin.
You think so? I'm pretty good with it, but I don't know.
I don't know either.
I think we're equal on this one.
Yeah.
Who is most likely to accidentally find a portal to another dimension?
Yasmin.
Me. I actually already found one and I just haven't told you.
God.
Just kidding. Who is most likely to appear on a kiss cam at a sporting event? Probably me.
Probably Yasmin with some like random dude that she fell in love with that night.
Who is most likely to get a random tattoo on a night out? A random tattoo.
I feel like we're both so scared of tattoos.
I don't know why, just Paula came to mind. I feel like Paula. Out of every person I know, it would just be Paula.
It would be Paula.
That was the first thing that came to my mind.
I feel like either we would do it together or we wouldn't do it at all.
Yeah.
So both of us.
Yes. Who is most likely to become a professional wrestler?
Me.
Probably you want to get with Roman Reigns.
The only way I'll meet Roman Reigns to fight him.
Who is most likely to become president?
I want to say me.
Yeah. I think I'll be the vice president.
Dude, this country would go to shit.
No, actually, it would improve. Oh, chocolate for everybody.
What would some of our like laws be?
Chocolate for everybody.
I think we have to have a curfew for men so women can go out in peace. Like,
yes.
We can walk around at night.
Yeah.
And like not fear our lives.
Yeah. I definitely like at night, if I am going out, I am a little bit scared. I'm not gonna lie. Even like being in an Uber by myself, like my heart is just like
right
the whole time, pretty much. No, I'm being so serious. A lot of times I'll FaceTime somebody or call somebody because I just can't, like, my mind can't take it.
It's mandatory to listen to a What My Sis Said podcast episode weekly.
Yes. Yes.
If you don't, it's against the law.
Mandatory rest day. Not a day off. It's going to be a rest day.
A mental health day.
Mental health day where everybody just takes off the world. And the only people that would like stores would be open and stuff, but they would be like government run. So like everybody can just have a rest day. Yeah. Seed oil free food.
Oh yeah.
Everywhere. Healthy food. But yummy.
No red 40.
None of that.
None of that.
Yeah, so if you guys would like us to run for, I'm just kidding.
Vote for what my sis said.
Right. We're going to be on the ballot like what my sis said. Who is this? It's actually 2 people. They're a team. Who is most likely to host a reality dating series?
I feel like you.
You think so? That would be fun.
I feel like both of us are like good hosts.
Yeah.
I feel like I could see both of us doing it.
Yeah. Who is most likely to laugh in a serious situation?
You.
Me.
And I'll be like, oh, shut up.
I know. Yo, sometimes I don't know why. Like, it will be the most serious, or when the classroom is like so quiet, I'll be like,
I know.
Like,
and
I can't stop.
Stop.
And then I have to think of something serious to make me not laugh. Like, I'm like, let me think of something super serious. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Who's most likely to rob a bank?
I don't know. You'll be better at it.
Why me?
Because I'll be like, I don't know what I'm doing, and set the alarm off.
I'd be way too scared, dude. I can't even think of
I'll be the distractor. I could distract.
You're like, do you want me?
Wanna? I'll be like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'll literally walk up to the guy, like, can you help me? And then you could walk.
Who's most likely to go skydiving?
You. I'm terrified.
Actually, I don't know what it is, guys. The older I'm getting, the more fearful I am.
Yeah.
I was even telling mom, because mom is like, has been getting more scaredy cattish lately. She tells me it's because I'm getting older. And I was like, you know what I was thinking? Honestly, like, I feel like I'd be really scared to get my nose done if I was to do it now at this age.
Really? Mm-hmm. Why?
I don't know. Like, I think back to it, like getting my nose done. I'm like, I had balls, dude. That's smack dab in the middle of my face.
Yeah.
You know, like I had some balls. Like I didn't even second guess it. I'm like, I'm doing my nose. I love my nose. Don't get me wrong.
Knowing you, like when you were younger, I mean, obviously you're still young, but I'm saying like 5 years ago, you thought like you were indestructible. Like nothing could happen to you. Like she just kind of would do anything.
Knock on wood. I don't know how I survived.
Yeah, but I was the same way. No, I'm serious. I look back at my like life events and I'm like, how did I make it out alive? Make it out alive in certain situations. I'm like, wow. I don't know there's a lot of truth. I mean, it is true that your brain literally clicks at 25, and I'm telling you, there's another click at 30. Just wait for it.
Oh God.
If you guys are like 30 or reach that milestone, I think it was 30. 29, I was feeling it, but 30, I was like, whoa. Like I woke up with a different brain. I'm serious.
Who's most likely to
be the first one on the dance floor?
Yasmin.
Yeah. Yes. If I hear music, my body just like I can't help it.
Here's one. Who's most likely to cuss someone out on the side of the road?
On the side of the road?
Like
you.
Yeah.
You would.
No, Yasmin has road rage. You have more road rage than me. You do. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. I don't get as mad as you do.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're right. But I don't curse. Like if I start cursing, I know I'm furious. Like you have to take me to a certain level for me to like curse. But I do go like, what's going on? Like, come on, man. Like I go.
Oh, Yasmin's an aggressive driver. Like, don't think you see like this little 5'2" girl in her little sports car. Like she is.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I could maneuver like real quick. I'm definitely not like the safest driver.
I know, guys.
I don't know who gave me my license, to be honest with you. I'm just kidding. No, I'm a really good driver when I want to be, but I don't know. I just zoom my way through life. Like if it's about to be red, I like go really quickly. I'm not like, oh, let me wait. Who is most likely to fall asleep during a movie? Probably Naz. You're more of a sleeper.
I used to be.
Yeah. Remember when you fell asleep at that big
asleep at
rage
a
party?
Yeah.
You guys, this was not just a chill party. We were at this huge house party, loud, literally people everywhere. This girl finds a seat and just sleeps. And me as her sister, like I know how she is. People were like, is she okay? People thought she was like passed out, like drunk. And I'm like, no, she's just tired. She's sleeping.
Should I name the celebrity that came up and asked if I was okay?
I don't know. Should we?
Should we?
No.
We just hate. Like,
just say it's a musician.
Okay, it's like a really huge musician, singer. Like everybody knows who this is.
Yes.
Came up to Yasmin and was like, "Your sister good?"
Yeah. I was like, oh yeah, like she sleeps. She's tired. Because he thought that she like was passed out from drinking so heavy or something. I'm like, no, she's just tired. She had a hard day. That's it. Oh my God.
I was like, all right, and just kept it pushing.
Who is most likely to talk in their sleep? Have I ever talked in my sleep?
No. Mel has been talking in his sleep lately. It's been scaring me.
Really?
I think because like we just don't get a lot of sleep. Like he'll go to sleep. Mel will go to sleep at 2 a.m. and get up at like 6 a.m. for the gym. I'm like, you're crazy.
That's crazy.
And a few times, like the other day, he like grabbed me. Like he was asleep and like grabbed me.
That creeps me out.
Yeah. And I was like, Mel. Like literally my heart was like beating. And I was like, how am I supposed to fall back asleep after you did that? Because he just like rolled over and went back to sleep.
Oh, shoot. No, that would scare me. Like when people talk in their sleep, it kind of scares me.
Yeah. He'll like mumble. It wasn't like anything that I could make out. I remember once after we had the twins, like I woke up, like the babies were sleeping in the bassinet next to us. The crying woke me up. So I wake up and I look over and Mel is like rocking a baby, like full on rocking a baby. And I looked, there's nothing in his arms.
Really?
Yeah. That's how like sleep deprived he was. I was like,
my God.
Wake up.
Yeah,
like,
I've heard of sleep deprivation. Like you really like start hallucinating. No, I don't. I've always wondered how I am when I sleep. But people are like, oh, you're just
a normal sleeper. Yeah. I've never seen nothing crazy.
Yeah. I don't think so. No. But I don't know why. It always scares me when people talk. Not scares me, but I'm just like, what? Like I pay attention to what they say. Okay, next. Who is most likely to be late for your wedding? I think we're both pretty good on time. I'm very
not a wedding. A wedding, I would not be late.
Yeah, I'm very punctual. I try my best to be very, very punctual, and I noticed a lot of people are not.
I mean, I try to, but again, life just makes it so hard, especially like when it's like something that involves the kids.
When it involves other people, it's very hard.
Oh my
But if
God.
it's just like up to me, I'm not like just like, oh, I'm just gonna be late. No.
But like, for example, let's say a party is from like 8 to midnight.
Yeah.
Like what time would you show up?
8 to midnight? Maybe at like 9:30.
See, that's like normal. I feel like some people like they expect you to be there like right when it starts. I'm like, when I see like 8 to 12, like I'm gonna pull up at like 9:30.
Yeah. I don't know, but maybe it's in our culture. Like you're always supposed to be a little bit late.
Yeah.
It's almost rude if you're there on time.
Unless you're there to help. Like you're
unless
not
you
supposed to
help.
be on time.
Yeah. That's maybe it was ingrained in our culture to like just be a little bit late.
Yeah.
You know? Not too late. But that's only if the party is long like that. Not if you have like an appointment and you're late. Like
it was a huge culture shock for me when Mel and I were like first got together.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And he was like, so we're having like family dinner at like, it was like at a restaurant. He's at like around 6. So I was like, okay, perfect. We get there at 6:15. I kid you not, 6:15. Mm-hmm. And this was like a big family dinner, like at least like 20 people. Everybody was seated. Appetizers were ordered. Drinks were ordered. I was shook.
Oh my God.
Because if this was like our family, like people would have just been rolling in at like 6:20. Like
yeah.
I was like, oh my God, like everybody got here on time. And
there's like a difference in culture.
I felt so rude, like walking in like 15 minutes later. I'm like, Mel, why didn't you tell me?
Yeah.
That we had to like our butts needed to be in the seat at 6. That's different.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's definitely, you don't want to be there on time and you don't want to be there too late. Like you don't want to get there at like 11:30 when it ends at 12. So it's like that little sweet spot, like right in the middle, for sure. Who is most likely to forget a birthday? I don't know what it is. I remember people's birthdays.
I'm going to say me lately.
Really?
Yeah.
If I know your birthday, if you tell me one time, I'll remember it the rest of my life.
Really?
Like, I know people's birthdays. Like, I still know people's birthdays from my high school. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just remember birthdays.
Let me tell you guys, the life hack is to either have twins or have your kids close, like their birth months. Like, try to have your kids' birth month. Like,
really?
Honestly, like I see like, y'all, planning a birthday party is a lot. So that's why I'm like, and I'm so happy I only have to do 2 birthday parties a year.
Yeah.
Think about it, if you have 4 kids, like all spread out.
Yeah.
But if you had like 2 close together, you do like one big party for all of their friends, you know?
I know, but I don't know. I feel like a birthday is very like a special day. It's like your day. I would hate to like clump. Really? It's like, it's how you feel about your birthday and Christmas. Like, don't you hate it when people clump your present together?
Well, the way I think about it with the twins, like they're going to have like the same classmates.
No, twins is different. Like you guys are twins, but I'm saying like, let's say somebody was born in May and the other one was born in June. Are you just going to have them together? Like, that's not fair.
I think so. Or like one big vacation.
Like, I don't know. I think you guys, by the way, I love birthdays. I mean, I used to do them a lot bigger back in the day.
Our niece that's on the way is going to pretty much share a birthday with me.
Yeah.
We haven't even told our followers, have we?
Oh, yeah.
Guys, our brother and our sister-in-law are expecting another baby girl.
Yes. So we have Naz right now. She's 2.
And then we have another niece on the way.
Yes.
And yeah, she's a Sag.
Yeah, she's going to be a Sag. Is it end of November or December?
End of November. So even if if she comes like a week early, she might be on like the Scorpio cusp. But for the most part, she's going to be a Sag.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a little Naz Jr.
You guys are going to have birthdays together.
Uh-huh. That's so cute.
Yeah.
Remember that TikTok I sent you where it's like me and my sister taking our niece to Ibiza so she doesn't get impressed by your dusty son, like in his bottle section? Like,
no, I've always thought about that. I want my future husband to take my daughter, if I'm ever blessed with one, on like dates, on proper dates, and show her how to be treated by a man. Like I hope and I pray that my girl does not get involved with dusties. Like that's not what we want. Yeah, but I think that's very, very important. I always I love my birthday being in the summer. My birthday is in July, but I want it to be celebrated in school too. I felt like I never had that experience of having my birthday in school and all the kids being like, happy birthday.
And you bring like cupcakes and they decorate your locker and like all that.
But I always thought it was a blessing that I never had to like go to school on my birthday or have to like take an exam. I always felt so bad when it was someone's birthday and they're like, I have to take an exam today. I'm like, oh.
I remember failing my first, I don't know why I thought it was so smart. I planned my first driver's test, I think either like the day of my birthday or the day after. It was like right there.
Why?
Just to fail. And I came to school crying. Like I literally went, I have a video, I think I put it on private, but I was like crying to the camera like, guys, I failed my driver's test. Because you remember how badly I wanted to drive, you guys.
I know. Oh my.
I failed it twice.
Dang, really?
I didn't know that. 2 times.
So one year in college, actually, I was taking a class during summer and it was just a lab day for my birthday and I totally skipped it. I'm like, I'm not doing a lab on my birthday. Sorry. And I totally just like skipped it.
Let's say 5 facts about each other. Like if we were to just imagine we were meeting someone completely new.
Okay.
And you're like getting all excited.
I know.
Imagine we're meeting someone completely new and you had to describe me in 5 like sentences. Like what I love.
Just in general.
I don't know. This is hard. Like I'm trying to think of
I'll do like all aspects. Mm-hmm. Heart of gold.
Aww.
You literally have one of the biggest hearts. You very headstrong, beautiful. Oh, that's without question. Literally one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. What else? Always helping people. Very giving.
Thank you, sis. Is that 5? I think that's 5.
Did I? I could keep going.
Oh,
we could keep going on and on and on and on.
Okay, let me do you.
Okay.
Well, right off the bat, whenever I have to describe to someone what you look like, I say Princess Jasmine.
Oh my goodness.
Like think about the human version of Princess Jasmine.
God.
Remember when I found you a man?
Oh, guys, Naz finds me men.
Guys. Oh, we never told them the story.
You go ahead.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So you guys remember that apartment building where Yasmin and I like both lived in it? NoHo 14. Should I just say it?
Yeah. We don't live there anymore.
Yeah, we don't live there anymore. It's called NoHo 14, whatever. So we both lived there, whatever. But I moved from that building down the street, but I still had my fob. So I'd come there to work out like every day. So every time I'd come, I would see this like pretty attractive guy, like this like Middle Eastern guy, like totally Yasmin's type. And I would like kind of stare at him from afar, just like, seeing how he is. And I'm like, you know what? I think I like him for my sister. So one day I walk right up to him. I like tap him on the shoulder. He takes off his headphones and I'm like, are you single? Like, I don't even ask him his name, nothing. I'm like, are you single? He's like, yeah. And I was like, well, I have a sister. And he's like, huh? And I'm like, well, she lives in this building. She's super beautiful. Let me give you her Instagram. And I type it in his phone and I'm like, your Instagram. And I'm like, she looks like Princess Jasmine. He looks at your page and goes, well, I'm gonna be her Aladdin. And he actually DM'd Yasmin.
Yeah, he was actually really great. But what happened was that he was a student. He was on a student visa. And he was, I don't remember, I think from Dubai. I don't think it was
UAE.
Dubai. A country, like close there. And yeah, we dated for a while, but his student visa expired and he had to go back to his country. So It was so sad. But no, he was really great. He was really great.
I liked
that
him
was
for you
unfortunate.
too.
Yeah, he was a really great guy. And he lived in the building too. So it was very convenient.
It was convenient. But like then you can't be comfortable.
Oh yeah, I know.
Did you feel like that?
Yeah. Like, sometimes when you want to go grab your mail and you just look not disheveled, crazy disheveled.
Oh yeah.
And you're just like, but yeah. I mean, you know me, I never just like, do that. But it was like now it's like you can run into him. I don't know. It was good and
we miss him.
yeah.
I mean, some of the things you said for me, I could say for you too. Heart of gold for sure. Let me think. Oh, this is hard. Passionate. Like you love your Pilates. Like when you're into something, like you'll do the full research. Like I don't know this. How'd you come up with all that on the spot? I don't want to say you're gentle. Gentle is a good word.
I'm gentle.
Like not so, I don't want to say soft spoken. Like you're just like a gentle heart, like a gentle soul. Like, you know what I mean? Like you'll never just like cuss someone out and like be aggressive and all that. So yeah, gentle, like a bunny, like a rabbit, like a bunny rabbit.
Oh my God. One of my ex-boyfriends would nickname me hamster. He's like, you're a little hamster. Or a gerbil. Was it a gerbil? He's like, you're like this little like gerbil.
Why not just a bunny? Like that's cute.
I don't know.
Like why?
Because he thought I was smaller. He's like, your shoes are this big. He would put them next to his
fun
shoes.
Sized.
Yeah.
I think Yasmin's also very like goal oriented too, like driven.
Yeah.
Like when you have a goal, like you're gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
Like you don't let people like again, Yasmin is very like gentle and kind, but you also don't let people walk all over you.
No.
Like you don't let people give you the runaround. So I think you have a good balance of the two. You're good at like balancing, like not being too aggressive and not being too gentle. Like it's like a good balance.
Thank you.
I think Yasmin, guys, one thing about Yasmin, like she will look like she is getting ready.
Yeah.
Like you said, like you're not just going to go running around like looking crazy. Like Yasmin is the one person, she will come hell or high water, there are heels on her feet. Like I've never seen that in my life and you will not take it off. Like I've seen this girl walk 3 miles, her feet are bleeding and those heels did not come off.
Yeah, that was 4th of July in Ohio. We were walking red, white, and boom in heels and my feet were bleeding. I refused to take them off.
Yes.
Like I didn't want to walk with... Yeah.
So yeah, always put together, always looking good.
Thank you. You're so sweet.
Like along those lines too, like Yasmin's just always classy. Like you're just always classy and put together.
Aw.
and
thank you.
prim and proper.
Am I really? Am I like boring?
No. I think you're a good mix. Like you're just like you hold the way you carry yourself is
thank you.
very nice. Like if people are just like naturally attracted to you and like drawn to your like energy and aura. Yeah, I think that's 5.
Yeah, I think that was more than 5.
I like how I presented this, and then I'm the one like I don't know what to say.
No, I get it. When you're put on the spot, you're just like,
I know
that sometimes like I fear like those like trivia questions.
Yeah,
because it will be like 2 + 2, and if I'm put on the spot, I'll be like, I don't know.
It'll be
I
like
don't know.
Name a country that starts with M. You're like, I know.
That always freaks me out because I don't want it to be like a super simple question and I don't know the answer to it, but it's just I'm put on the spot.
So guys, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode.
Season finale.
End of season 1, guys.
It was so much fun.
It was.
It really was.
And Yasmin and I both were discussing too, like from the beginning, we knew we wanted the first set of episodes to just be us two.
Yes.
But maybe season 2, we start to have guests.
Yes, that would be fun.
Ooh,
and then
that would be so
incorporating
fun.
more like questions and stuff like that. We can have the Google Forms.
Yeah, you guys sending over your stories and your questions. I mean, that's the thing. Like we had that planned from the very beginning. Like we just wanted to
Season 1,
like a solid, just like our foundation and you guys getting to know us and our thoughts and where we are in life right now before we start to bring in, more guests and stuff.
Yes.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed. We'd love to hear your feedback, your constructive criticism.
Yeah.
Your favorite episode, your favorite parts of, that you've seen so far.
Comment below your favorite moments of what my sis said. We would love to read that.
Yes. So yeah, guys, that's it. We love you guys so much. Make sure you guys subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you never miss out from us.
Yes.
And yeah, guys, we're just going to be getting to work on creating another amazing season for you guys. So we love y'all.
Thank you guys so much for watching and we'll see you next season.
Bye, guys.
Bye. That was good.